Welcome. Welcome in this moment. Welcome into this bridge between your humanity and my humanity, thanks to technology. That was the title of the video I did this morning in French, and which was "What feeds our search for meaning." Um, and right now, I'm not sure what I want to talk about actually. I was still interested by the title of the video I made this morning in French. I enjoyed the exploration about the question around what feeds our search for meaning, and I was exploring a decision I made this morning to apply for a job, and I was making space. I don't know if I want to tell you this. I guess what I want to talk about is what we want, what's really alive, what I need, what you need in this moment, in this very moment. I'm more interested in making space for what's present right here, right now, than what I was talking about this morning. So I'm gonna make a moment of silence just to connect, to see if something emerges with the question, what is important for you right now? What's important for me right now? If we had just 5 more minutes to live, what were we going to say? What would we say? If I had 5 minutes to live, what would I say? I say, I love you. I love my family. I love my friends. I love my audience. I love my neighbors. Even if sometimes I don't like their laughter. Or to be more precise, even if sometimes their laughter triggers something in me that it is a little bit uncomfortable, unpleasant, but I respect them laughing. I would say that I'm glad I made all these videos, to share some of my thinking, how I like to, the kind of filter I like to use to look at the world. It's nice that I can watch children play. It's nice that I spend time to show some humanness, the humanness that inhabits in me. How I've been touched by my fellow human beings and my fellow beings, living beings like my dog. Today I was downloading some videos I made in the last few weeks and months, and I think I went a little bit over my boundary. There was a moment. Drama time for a little boy. That's a judgment of mine saying it's drama. I guess a boy just hurt himself and is crying, which is melodrama. It's something about it. And I just made a judgment, and I think that speaks about my saturation and my sufferance as well. Yeah, it speaks about my sufferance. Sometimes we judge people, we got into irony because we hurt. Because we feel hurt. So may we find soothing right now, all of us. There's a mix of crying from a boy and laughter from a neighbor. Life. I'm saturated of sounds. I want some calm now. Yeah, so I was downloading my videos and I quite enjoyed lots of them. So it was a good surprise today that I was able to connect with some of the things I did that I felt good about. Yesterday I downloaded some videos as well, and I wasn't able to connect. I wasn't able to enjoy. Hi, welcome in the video. I realized that at some point I was talking about something and I changed the topic, but I think I'd like to go back to what I was saying. I was just playing with the idea that if we had just 5 minutes to live, what would we say? So yeah, I was saying that I'm glad I did all these videos that show some pieces of my humanity and some of the love I have for and the hope I have. And actually saying that I quite like it because it shows me that in some way I trust that I don't have, to carry the world on my shoulder. I trust that the humanity is living its thing and I'm part of it, but I'm not responsible for all of it. I'm just responsible for my part, my share. And if I had just a couple of minutes to live, I would say that, yeah, I'm glad I did my best. I'm glad I find this way of expressing myself through videos. And I don't know how many I've done now, but it's close to 1,000 of them. Maybe about around 800 in the last year or so. But I had done some the previous years. But anyway, it doesn't really matter the count of videos. Who cares? Yeah, I think if you want a dream to come true, dream. And we are legitimate to feel what we feel, to be where we are, and that's pretty much the message. So I'm wondering if doing those videos, I'm repeating myself in some way and just saying over and over and over again the same thing. And some people don't get it. So I hope I will have the opportunity to continue doing the work I'm more interested in doing longer and to find ways to really make it even more easily understandable and digestible. So in terms of right now, what feeds us, what feeds our search for meaning? I think I said earlier that I was going to make a few seconds of silence to make space for what's important to us. So, what's important to you? What's important to me right now? There's something that I connected and I learned yesterday I want to share with you, which is that, um, well, I don't know if anyone is going to watch this, but I'm going to say it for myself. I learned that I had this kind of habits to a kind of compulsion to add more and more experiences in my days beyond the point where I was really tired and wanted to get some rest. And I learned yesterday that I made some progress towards it to really anticipate and not add more and more and more, but just really listen to the sign that I was feeling tired, to stop adding more experiences in my day and make space for what I feel and take care of my need for rest earlier than I used to. So right now I'd like to make space for feelings. I'd like to make space for how I feel and how you feel. Actually, I felt tired and kind of sad. Still grieving my dog. And also, there's a mix of joy with the fact that I explored some of the videos. I listened to the videos I made when I was in Paris, like a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was nice to enjoy some of the energy I went through. So it was kind of nice to think that I went through those kind of pleasurable explorations. It kind of helped me to see that, yeah, that to believe more than, yes, it happens. It happened. I am experiencing pleasurable things at times, and I'm sometimes experiencing things a little bit less pleasurable. And especially when I'm tired, I'm not really able to remember the good things. So I'd like to care for myself more and give myself some rest now. May we take care of ourselves and feed what's meaningful for us now and most of the time. Thank you for being here.